I'm hardly the risk taker.
Coming to be! Moment of birth! Devouring claw! The abyss is burning shadow! That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created...
Seek within.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light!
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore!
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, and so, I must thank you all for your resilience. We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy, and in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, the world... The experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Can't hide the truth.
Pathetic.
Observe.
Be shackled.
Go! Bombs away!
It all adds up. No more lies. The deception ends here. It all adds up. Branch into a grave for the everlasting forest.
Be silent.
First, like an ant in my palm.
Oh. I've been moved inside another space. And it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Pathetic.
Leave this place.
Water jet!
Keep it up. I'm still collecting. Moon's remnants.
Go!
Forest, protect us. By the frostman of old.
think water jetty!
The marrow of the three moons in my hand. Behold the false moons fall. Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory.
Entropy bends to
Water
me.
jet!
No more lies.
Such a simple attack. And you're
It
already
all adds
struck.
up.
Excellent. You
Water jet!
No more lies.
pathetic.
Seek within.
Reverse.
Wipe out!
Can I the truth? It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
No more lies. I better wrap this up. It all adds up.
Good. Keep it up. I'd still be annihilated. That which cannot stand against me.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version that the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
Pathetic. My apologies. I had not intended to take your teammates from you. You have a choice. Obey, and I can listen. An excellent deal, if you ask me.
Go! Bombs away! Go!
Leaving openings on purpose.
I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. I always found... Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. But then one day, she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any... It's such a pity. I could have had a sister.
You're not fit to be family to her.
That I can't do. So many people, all obsessed with play. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. But I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to make your choice. 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think you'd join us all the way up here.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone? What the
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity.
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance. And you've used your...
And what makes you think
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Sandrone!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to however keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. Now, it is time. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the... Not in the mood to talk? I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much, but her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to but regrettably, she was a stubborn fool.
Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, but people can change. You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day.
Is that... By this point, what can you hope? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
The moon will never be yours!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nodcry. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
It's been too long. I'm back. Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, you're quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you've been struggling.
Before you drown!
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's remnants fall! Such a cinch!
Surge.
Go! Bombs away!
Leaving openings on purpose? Confident, aren't we?
Flame.
Good, keep it enough! First, like an ant in my paw!
The new moon's blessing. The new moon shines upon you.
I am growing weary.
It's over, Dottore! Time to pay for your heinous crime!
No longer is the world cower in the cold night.
Not yours to...
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness.
Decaying world!
Everlasting as the moon.
Wallow in this rotten, decaying world! Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. Today, the moon lights up this world once more.
This loathsome world.
No, this world is our home.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also...
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all.
Extra, extra! Get the latest not post-disaster report! Nasha Town reborn beneath the voyage begins...
I knew they say a new moon goddess has been... a new moon goddess? I guess so. Hey, since we've come all this way... Are you a convert now? Oh, come on. What does it matter?
Come on! We gotta get there. Shh, keep it down. This is a why is it so noisy? It's okay. What about you? Did you rest well? Still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you... Okay. What we just went through was... Oh, Dottore disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, she was part of... Still... But anyway, so... Chin up, Traveler. You should be proud. Hey! Don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon... Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry... Okay. Paimon... Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning. Morning, Yehuda. Here for some breakfast. Oh, I've already eaten. Careful there, Paimon. Yeah, she'd probably be saying that to Aino. True. Well, nothing like a... Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly... Really? But if she's so pessimistic about it... probably 'cause... I think things will work out, though. Paimon's with you on... All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these life's slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? Yeah, we were gonna take a Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? Or...
Hello there. Would you...
So, what? And I know too? What are you talking about, Paimon?
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on... At times like these, the smallest good deed can...
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. Enough! Did you hear that?
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's dessert, I will provide you...
No way! Well, that proposal got... I need something to get me through the hard time.
Mom!
Yes, dear?
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry.
Of course she is!
But you stole my snacks.
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center?
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job?
You underestimate yourself.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know any of the...
All in good...
But you're much further ahead on...
You're not seeing the full... There is no question about it.
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less, Master Ilua. And that is precisely why Starshin and Nikita felt safe delegating...
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than... Whatever. I'll take the job.
Oh, it's quite the... I'm sure you will find...
If you say so. But...
An admirable attitude to take. We have the...
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar...
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, we're doing great. Thanks. Well, great, but not perfect. Starting to lose my mind from boredom. Can't drink a drop of alcohol.
I'm sure you had a sneak.
Wait, how'd you... Yeah, you could say that again, honestly.
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just...
You're taking this pretty serious.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm not a Knight of Favonius?
I can knight you.
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony.
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots?
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in Dreamland already. Wait, boss is looking...
Come on, get this...
Nodcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we
Looks like we'll have more opportunity.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curate.
It'll be all right. I thought you'd approve.
That's a bold statement.
Columbina's return has brought joy. As for the Frost Moon, it is up to us.
I like the word. I'm just... The Frost Moon's scions should count themselves but Nod cries a bit...
Well, that... Unless...
For now, yes.
What would make it worth...
Getting out.
Then maybe it's...
All right.
You'd be...
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your...
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees' workload.
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most interesting. Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to your next destination?
Nicole? Wait, where are you?
Sadly not.
I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the
okay.
No.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a...
You could've... Still, the best friendships are built through face-to-face interaction, you know? It's never gonna stop being weird.
All right, fair point. I'll bear that in mind for next time.
Yeah.
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. The disruption caused by this disaster has made Teyvat easier to detect from the outside universe. She plans to wait for things to stabilize, then reschedule. As for me, I agree with Hack. We have to remain vigilant. I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary Flame. But since it was still aligned with the Light Realm, I never gave it a... It looks like I'm just doing my duty. Of course. To get... Never mind. By the way, you did receive the gifts. They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave to...
Oh!
Indeed. We went to great... Anyway, you should head to the docks next.
Running late again.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy.
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper.
You always speak.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all there is to it. Regardless, you have been a
I didn't... Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible...
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical-looking...
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she also mentioned that she had made arrangements. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in... No. I was specifically warned not... This is her last wish, and I will abide. I can only hope so. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today, as she spent a long time with Sandrone. Sandrone's passing has left a great wound, but Columbina surprised. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she is... After these recent events, Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her powers. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only... My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon.
What are you still bumming around for? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find... You're afraid you won't like the truth?
Don't say that!
Fair point. They say blood's thicker than water. No matter what the truth turns out, finding the truth is important. At least, that's the life lesson. What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? Maybe I regret not... Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord, you should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
So, what should we do now? After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon, it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart. Paimon, sure, you better, no matter what you see, just if you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. Feel better now? Alrighty. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here.
Well, it's just... Now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. The older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare get too close. And they bow their... But things are much better with the Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer night comes around, I can enjoy the...
You'll do fine, Columbina. Paimon's sure...
You really think so? When we first met...
We were just starting out.
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, it's time to learn the
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back? But while I was inside the moon's reflection, the story of the time before I was born. But when I... Yes, your spaceship. All this time, the great ruler of the firmament...
Wait, them? Why would they do...
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is... Oh, did I pick a bad time to say that? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon.
That would have been kind of mean.
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship. No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the Heavenly Principle.
Very well.
You two...
Rest assured, Paimon. We will. Thinking about the story that we'll find...
Yes.
Stories like that don't exist, you know?
You don't believe in happy endings?
I don't believe in endings.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Tevat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Tevat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then there's Zandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. How I wish I could talk to her again. hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your sibling's story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that she rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, she would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in her eyes.
Lumine.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called...
Dodoko's Whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together. We're here. Over there.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it. It'll be all right.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment. I went through it. Solitude for me once meant live but that night. Solitude meant throw...
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me. You will lose nothing by doing so. Look. Teyvat is right there. All of our friends are down there, waiting for us.
You're right. Thanks, Columbina.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return, besides, I've always wondered how.
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but...
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nephra a run for her money.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around me with Kuvaki. I think I'll save my eyes for seeing special moments I really want to remember.
I read the spaceships. I always assumed that this was my first time in Tevat. But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of...
Flew over?
No. The ship barely came to a stop before flying on again. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing. When Lumine found me, could this mean that she left the ship long before I did? Maybe even...
Are you alright?
Yes, I can feel that the truth is coming. I remember Lumine telling me that when she first arrived in... So this might be something that even she doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you.
Oh, wait,
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, Columbine.
Is that a new outfit?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship. It's a matching pair with Lumine's. She always liked this set more.
Huh.
Really?
Yes. It's still the... Traveler, do you consider...
Home is... wherever Lumine is. But yes, I'd say...
Would you change your answer if Tevat changed appearance?
I don't know. The truth is not what matters.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, you just take it at face value. I thought that a home was a transaction, but you and your friends taught me what it...
That's because your friendship matters.
In the past. But after journeying to the distant past where the story began, I realized that it was I who chose Nodcry to be my future home. Now...
I'm sure your friends are just...
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvagi to not.
Wait, but...
I won't. Not this time. The frost moon has now entered the fall sky. I am only returning to not cry the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I can, because my home is worth it. Oh.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will help in your future adventures.
My power. It feels like it's grown. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here. This flower.
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these flowers. I'm finally discovering the joy of—
Hey, better. What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's
That's kind of a sneaky answer. Down into that. But on the moon, the haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I feel like a traveler on a winter's night. I don't have a lot of luggage. Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little longer. After that,
These clothes bring back so many memories.
the journey goes on. For you, and for me. Like I said, this is not the end. I don't believe there has to be an ending. Ice cold and sharp. That's just the impression that Tsaritsa gives me. In fact, I don't think the people of Snezhnaya even know what kind of power their god Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged, nor accepted that power. Okay. As you continue on your journey, it shall cast down its true moon.
To Jean, acting Grand. Ugh, this preamble is such a pain to write. It's probably high time we got rid of this acting business. I trust that Dern has updated you. The good news is, we managed to come together and put a As for the Fatui, not counting the Damselette, aka the Moon Goddess, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave. As ever, we find ourselves better off for making friends rather than enemies. But until we can, in a short wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in a letter that I'm heading home? Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in wait. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. I think of Mondstadt daily. P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Hexen Circle owed us, so we need to earn some more goodwill. If there's any serious... And with the moon shining down bright...
When it comes to local delicacies and Pyramida, nobody knows more than me.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood. Add Astra. Add Astra.
Thank you for
Yeah.